All right, here we go. Next game. Okay, let's see. What do we have? 18 seconds. Okay, that was actually dangerous because I think I lose if I. Let's play G3. Actually, very dangerous. Yeah, very dangerous there. Because if I don't move in 30 seconds, I lose. I forfeit the game, I think. Wow, what a win. Jeez, that was an insane game. Okay, C6 I expected. I feel like I might have made a mistake here in this opening already, weirdly enough. I don't know if C3 is right. I guess I'll go C3. I have E4 F4 and D5 F4 maybe, or D5 E4. Unsure, but we'll see. You can also play E5, I guess, but yeah, he plays D5, which is what I expected. This is Rauf after all. So let's go E4. I can take and play bishop F5. Like takes E5 bishop F5, I think. I don't know if E4. Maybe I should have thought more, but I think E4 has to be right. I have to contest the center. Okay. I need to remember we can also just castle on the first move too. We can both castle queenside as well. It's castle queenside and then it's all what it is. So let's see what he's gonna do here. Very lucky win last game, but we're in good shape. Now the question is, do I play D4 here? Do I play F4? I feel like I have to play one of these two moves, but which one do I play? I mean, F4 makes sense. D4 just looks like, I mean, D4 just, I don't know, D4 just feels like the right move, so I feel, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe F4 is better to keep the diagonal open, maybe, very hard to judge. So he plays knight b6. I mean, I can go knight b3. I can also just reroute the knights. Knight e3 looks like, knight e3 or F4 both look good. I'm gonna play F4. If knight c4, I'm almost certainly going to castle here. He plays h5, which I also don't really like. Now I can play e5 to he wants to go bishop h7. That's tricky. Rauf is tricky. Bishop h7 to exchange the bishops. Very nice concept. I like where Rauf's mind is at. I don't know, queen f3 looks fine, just hit the pawn. You can always go knight d2, maybe knight c2, knight e3. I like my position. I don't know if there's anything to write home about, but I like my position. Probably I should play knight b3 to go knight c5, but I feel like I want to keep the extra square option, keep this available in case there's some spot where the knight needs to get center versus here. Although, I mean, again, I can also go like this. Like I can set my knights up like this, or I can try to, but I guess it's the same, it's actually the same position, right? That's 3 1 2 3. Yeah, so it's, I guess, I don't know if it makes any difference when I get the knights on these two squares, but whatever, we'll worry about it move by move because he has to make a move first. It's a good thing in chess, your opponent has to always make a move. So he does take. Okay, so obviously I take with a bishop. I don't feel like Rauf is playing this particularly well, by the way, because now I think this is going to get scary. I mean, he's got no center here. I have knight c5. I also have knight a5 as well. I mean, I think I'm just clearly better already out of this opening, but I could be wrong on that. We'll see. He plays knight f6, so I have knight c5, but I assume I should just keep the bishop alive. He'll obviously go bishop h7 to exchange because he's got less space. But even so, I mean, after knight d2, I mean, or knight c5. Let me think about this actually. Now I play knight c5. Is he really castling is the question. He might just go rook c7. I think I should play knight c5 here, just hit the pawn. I kind of want to see, is he actually castling or not castling? There's a big question mark here. Like, which way is he castling? Because I mean, I guess he can castle kingside, but h3 g4 is kind of scary. I don't know what his plan is exactly. You know, I actually think maybe here. No, actually, if I go knight c5 here, he still can take, because takes king c7, knight a5, and f5. So that doesn't work. So h5 was a very good move by Rauf, though, because without h5, I think he's already in a lot of trouble here. But h5 was a very, very good move. Somehow I just don't have enough here. I can play queen d3, I guess. I think I will actually, because I do want to see, is he castling queenside or is he castling kingside? I'm not actually sure which way he's going here. I would assume he's castling queenside, but I'm still very unsure. And I also don't have to. I can also wait and try to go kingside, although probably not. No, probably not. So this isn't quite what I wanted. It's okay, I guess, but at least there's no danger. Again, if I from this point on, if I don't lose a game, like even if I have 5 draws, there's no way that 5 draws isn't qualifying. So I really do need to keep that in mind in terms of like what sort of risk to take at this point of the game, or this point of the tournament. Okay, queen h7, good move. I think I'm not going to trade the queens. I could trade plays like in Magnus, but it doesn't feel right. I have a great knight on c5. I have some center here. And bishop d6. Of course, I go back. Again, with more center here, I don't really want to trade pieces. If I can help it. I mean, it's not like I won't trade, but I kind of want to play with the pieces. With less pieces on the board, it's easier to defend. Like here, I clearly have more space here. My pawns control many more squares in the center. But the general rule is when you have less space, you want to trade pieces, like minor pieces, or you want to look for pawn breaks. No pawn breaks here really for black. So it's the piece trade. So that's why I don't want to trade the pieces here. Queen f5 is an interesting move for a couple of reasons. First of all, I can play knight d2, which actually just looks completely fine. Although he gets h4, which I don't love. Knight e3 is the other obvious try. Yeah, I think I'm going to play knight e3 here. Queen b5, I expected that. Now the question is, do I go knight e5 here or not? Knight e5 looks like a strong try. Looks like a very strong choice. Takes, knight d5, takes. You get some counterplay. b3 is all, but then queen a5. I don't like that. How do I do this exactly? Don't want to play king b1. How do I do this? This is interesting. Knight e5 takes 6, knight e5, queen h5. Knight e3, bishop e3, knight c4, queen e2. Rook h8, queen e2. I don't know. I'm going to trust my instinct. I think I just take and take because I can drop back to e2. I take, and drop back when he goes in. I guess I'll pre-move it. And I'm threatening c4, c5 as well. So, okay, so he takes. Plays knight d5. I just take. Takes, knight c4, queen e2 is my plan. I assume I'm okay here. If I'm not, so be it. That's just how it goes. That's just how the cookie crumbles, as Bruce Almighty would put it. Okay, so he takes. I expect that, so I take. I go queen e2, of course. Again, I'm up a pawn here, so he's got to prove something in a hurry. Rook e3 was also interesting too, I suppose. But the bishop belongs on f4. Let's see what he does here. I mean, it is a pawn. Pawn is pawn, as the Russian proverb goes. And Rauf really has to prove something here, because this is bad. If he doesn't have something quick, he's in a lot of trouble here. And I don't think he does, actually. So I think he is just in trouble. Would be nice after that last one to get a win. I mean, after that last game, it would be nice to get a smooth, easy win rather than something that's stressful. That was a very stressful game. Okay, knight c4, I expect that. Now, I have b3, but I mean, queen e2, just make sure this isn't a blunder. Takes, I just take. Take, I just take. Yeah, I mean, this looks great for me. Rook h8. I think I just go h4, and yeah, I'm just consolidating here. I should win this game. I should win this game without too much difficulty. Of course, this is Rauf. I mean, very strong grandmaster, so no guarantees. But I'm feeling pretty good about this position. Just up a pawn. Great play. What is Rauf going to do here, though? What is the Raufster going to do? Rauf. I mean, if I get b3, I'm just winning, because we're just in an end. I mean, winning maybe not, but I mean, he's going to suffer a lot if we're in an end. So he goes f5, which gives me bishop g5 and b3, or am I nuts? Maybe I'm just insane. So wait, so the thing is, if I play b3, we're definitely in an end game here. If I go bishop g5 and b3, we're still in an end game. I can also play en passant and then b. Actually, maybe I should just play en passant and then b3 and just play the end game because I have outside. I've got outside wingers here. Okay, let me think about this. I'm up 4 minutes, so this is where I should think. Okay, bishop g5 does not seem right. Then b3, knight a3. Trade, that's queen b2, king b2. I mean, that's all good. But I don't like bishop g5. I think I should just take and play b3 and just try to win. And also just take and go bishop f2, frankly, but it doesn't make any difference. So let's just take, and I'll go b3 next move. Takes, I take. Knight d6. I mean, I'm assuming with this outside pawn, this should be pretty straightforward. I could be missing something, of course, like I always do, but I don't know. Somehow this just doesn't look very good for black. Doesn't look good at all. I mean, I think I'm actually just outright winning here. Oh, so he trades into the end game. Interesting. So now the question is, do I trade or not? Very interesting question also. Now, my instinct is that I actually think I should not trade into the end game, but I mean, it's very hard not to because it's just like you realize you have no chance of losing there. Takes f5. Rook e1 takes. I mean, I'm up 4 minutes on the clock as well, which factors in because by being up 4 minutes, like if I trade the end game, his moves become very straightforward. That's actually the danger to trading the queens. But you know what? I'm gonna trust my instincts that this has to be winning. Play rook f1. I don't know. Somehow this, I just don't believe that this is okay for black. But again, I mean, it's a little bit questionable going into this because he's so low on time and now he gets easy moves. I don't think I should have done this, actually. I should not have done this. I'll play b4. I should have played a3 too to force a5. Stupid. Yeah, now this is going to be tough to win because I'm an idiot. But I mean, I still should win, but this is going to be tricky. Could have played h4 too, I guess, but I'm a little bit annoyed at myself. I mean, I should have played a3 to force a5 and then he's the perma because here he doesn't have to go a5 and create the permanent weakness. He plays a6, which is a good move. I assume the way that I'm going to win this is probably by bringing my king to the king side. Probably the way to win this. I probably should go h4 somewhere, but I'm not sure where exactly. Or maybe I should have just gone h4 right away. Okay, plays f5, logical. I think I'll go king here, and then king f1 and king g2, and just play forever, basically. Maybe h4 was better there too, but again, I don't really want to create weaknesses with the pawns. Yeah, I feel like I've misplayed this. I'm still better, but I've completely misplayed this. Go here, target the pawn. I mean, eventually I'm going to bring the king over. That's what I'm going to do. Still should be very good for me, but okay, I guess I go rook e5 and then rook c5, and again, if he plays b6, I do have some d5 here, but I think at this point it's time to start doing something. I'm gonna play h4, h3 and g4 actually makes a lot of sense too. King f3 maybe. Yeah, I never should have done this. It's just insane by me. Completely insane to go into this end game. And I'm still much better and I'll probably still win, but just insane because his moves are not difficult. He doesn't have many concepts or many moves even. Like they're very limited possibilities. So I'll go here, and now I'm gonna go g4 next move. Oh, you can also go rook g6 to cut it off. Yeah, I mean, I'm just playing this like a total idiot. I expected that. Okay, I think I'm gonna go here, maybe rook f4 and g4 next move. Again, he still has to make moves pretty instantly. He's not really in a spot, I mean not instantly, but he can't. I'm trying to press him both on the clock and the board here, and his moves kind of has to come with the moves pretty quickly here, I feel like. He goes rook d5, so now rook f4 is also a move. I know, somehow I think this is just winning for me. This h pawn should be much too fast. I guess I can pre-move this. Safe. It's a safe pre-move. I mean, he's got no time either. Okay, I expected that. So now the question is, how do I win this cleanly? That's really the big question mark. If I take and play h5, rook c8, h6, h7, king g3, and I just wait. That's got to be winning. Okay, but you know what? He's got 20 seconds. There's no time to move super fast. c8, h6, rook h8, rook h4, king f6, takes 6, h5, h6, king f6, g4 takes. 6, king f6, rook h4. Yeah, I think this is winning. I have h6, h7, and rook h4. King f6 loses to g4. So rook h8 now. That I think is also a mistake. Maybe a mistake is too strong a word to use, but I've got all the time in the world, so now is not the time to tank. Or not tank, but not use my time. Okay, let's think about this. King h4, h6, rook c3, h7, rook h8, king g5 is winning. Okay. Oh wait, did I just blunder this? Rook f1. I guess I'll go here. King e4 I expected, but now I don't have to check. I think I can go here. And now I think h6 is winning. Because the king is super far away. Okay, rook h1 is almost certainly a forced win, I think. I just go here. And now he's stuck. Now the pawn is too fast. Yeah, it's game over. All right, there we go. Oh, he finds another very good move. Or wait, wait a second. Go here. And then I go King g4 is King g4, fg3, h8, takes 6, g2, check, rook e1. It should be winning. gf4 is probably also just winning here. I'm just gonna take. I think just king g3. Yeah, I just go here and king f2. It's very easy. Yeah, very easy. There we go. We get the win. 5 out of 5, you guys. We're on our way. There we go. Sparta wins his game. He's on 4.5. Still 12 games ongoing. Put some water on my face. Keep rocking and rolling. 5 out of 5. There we go. All right, there we go. 5 out. Rook a8. What the heck? Andrew wins his game. Okay, so it looks like Andrew's on 5. I'm on 5. So far so good. Only one person on 4.5. So let's take a look at the standings just so I have an idea. What do we have? Okay, already. Oh wow, already. I want to. There are only 5 games going. Already, you only have like 9 people on 3.5. So probably at this point, we're in a situation where draws are completely fine. Yeah. I mean, I think top 15 qualify unless I'm crazy. That's with so few people here already, like on 3.5. I mean, I think I'm happy with some draws at this point. I'm not super concerned. So it's all good. I know who Sparta is, but yeah, at this point, I mean, if I get 4 draws, I qualify easily. 7 doesn't qualify, I would eat my hat. So probably next round against Andrew, I'll try to be stable. It depends on the opening. If there's nothing after like move 10, I'll probably just offer a draw. I don't think there are any rules against it as far as I know, so we'll see. 3 games left. Okay, let's see. So 2 people on 5, me and Andrew. Sparta on 4.5. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7 people, only 7 people on 4. 7 people 1 point behind, and already 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 people who are 1.5 behind. So I think if I draw out here, I actually easily qualify. So probably that's going to be my strat. I know people aren't going to be thrilled by it, but again, the only thing that matters as far as I understand is top 15. I think top 15 is all that matters. So that's going to be the goal, and you know, if it's a boring last 4 games, so be it, you guys, but that's life. Okay, now this one looks eerily similar to a position I had against Magnus. Was it? I think in one of those St. Louis 960 events I played online during the heart of the pandemic, there was something very similar to this where I think I had the white piece against Magnus. Of course, I'm probably insane, there's some slight difference, but it looks very, very familiar somehow. Like the queen, the king, the rook. Now it's very weird because you have to move the rook to castle kingside, which is kind of odd. Okay, so Andrew plays c4. Yeah, I mean, I don't like these ones where it gets very symmetrical very early. It's like b3, b6, d4, and these symmetrical ones I've never really liked. I'm gonna be honest. They're always a bit annoying to play. I could have played b6 and, well, with b6 I guess he has e4, so I feel like I've seen this position before somehow. It looks very, very familiar. I even wonder if I had it in the chess.com qualifier, honestly. It looks super, super familiar. Yeah, and it is tricky to play. Okay, so I have to take takes. I mean, I can play b6 here, I guess, which is probably the move. e5 is maybe a move as well, but I'm just gonna go b6. If I don't like my position by move 10, I'll probably offer a draw, but again, we'll see. Yeah, this is just very I can play e6 and knight e7, knight c6. Actually kind of interesting, maybe. Yeah, he wants to go rook d1, which is very, very logical. We'll play knight f6. I mean, he's gonna have to play b3 at some point, because otherwise, I mean, the only way the bishop gets into the game is to play b3 or b4. So he's gonna have to play b3 or b4 at some point, but will it actually make will it make a lot of sense is what I'm not sure of. I mean, I don't love the pawn structure because, yeah, we get e4. I'm gonna have to go like d6 or e6 maybe. If I want to play this like Gada, I'd probably play e6 or something. I mean, I really don't want to play d6, but my knight on c8 is so crummy here. This is not really the dream. I figure out if I can play e6. This is a big question here, because if I can play it, I'm fine, but I'm not going to gamble. I'm going to play d6 and probably just e5. I think it makes more sense. My knight is not good here, but I can still castle quite easily. I still have e5 ideas. I mean, I shouldn't really be that concerned with my position. It's definitely not the dream, though. That I will say. This is definitely not the dream. Maybe I can go e5 and like e5 and knight e7 and knight g6 even. Or do I just play e6 and play Scheveningen? I'm gonna play e5. I'm gonna offer him a draw. Okay, let's go here. Like queen c8 and knight g6. I can also play b5 maybe as well at some point. It's also a possibility. So he goes b3. Question is, do I play knight h5 and f5? I mean, it is not the craziest idea ever. My bishop on b8 is not good. My bishop on a8 is completely fine. h5 is maybe a move. I can also try to reroute the bishop around, but I don't really like it. b5 is a move. a6, b5 is a move. I mean, I have to be careful, because if he gets knight c3, this could get really bad really fast. I do have knight g4 as well, which is kind of interesting. Knight d7 seems fine as well. 7 knight g3. d5 takes d5. I'm gonna go here. You can always reroute the knight to e6. I don't like my position, though. I will say that. Again, if he goes knight g3, I mean, I start playing for b5. I have bishop a7, queen c7. I can maybe go h5. I don't think I want to play h5, but I think I can. The more I look at this position, the more I actually start to like my position, though. I start to feel like I'm actually doing okay here. Like a4 is a move, but it's also kind of committal, because then I can go a5 and knight c5 and create a great outpost for my knight. So I mean, this is a very committal move to stop b5, because then yeah, a5 knight c5, and he no longer has this pawn push. So I guess we'll see what he tries to play here. It's not clear. I'm not actually sure what white's best move is. I mean, rook d1 is a very classic move. Then b5, queen c7, bishop a7. I mean, it's not clear cut, and I can even just go here, castles, and bishop a7, b5 anyway. So I'm actually starting to like my position. The more I look at this, the more I actually feel like I'm probably just fine. See what he's gonna do. He goes bishop c3, which is interesting. Now, what is the point? Bishop c3 is very strange to me. I don't understand it at all. I'll go here. Yeah, bishop c3 is very strange, because now he's like kind of inviting me to get all this counterplay here on the diag. Right, rook d1, I expected that. Now the question is, do I play b5? Do I go rook d8? I think I'm gonna play rook d8 and just castle. We're both gonna castle here, of course. And at some point I'm gonna play b5. I just don't know whether it's this move or... Wow, h4. I did not... Okay, you know what? Let's go. Go b5, bishop a7, all in. I don't like h4 at all. I think it's way too aggressive. I think it's too much. h5. So I guess the idea is to play knight h4 though. But even this, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bad chess player. It's always possible. Because I even have d5 here. Wait, whoa. I have to think here, because I think Andrew's getting too aggressive. I think he's getting too aggressive here, and I feel like there's probably some way for me to punish him. Castles, knight h4, d5. Should be 4. Huh. Doesn't feel right. It just does not feel right the way Andrew is playing this. Huh. Feels very wrong. d5 is the move that I really, really want to play. What is wrong with d5 exactly? I don't even understand. Why is this not just completely fine? I mean, I'm guarding e5. Threatening d4. Takes is good. h6 maybe, but then I mean I always have g6 here. This somehow I don't believe this pawn push on the wing by Andrew. It just does not feel right somehow. But I mean, I could be insane too. I mean, white could be better here. It's always possible. But again, I guess he can actually still just castle, though, to be fair. I forgot that he can castle next move. I did forget that, and that actually is probably a problem if I had to guess. But again, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. He goes h6, which I also really don't like. Queen g5, I still have f6. I can always just... Now I can just castle and there's no mating attack. He plays queen d2, but I think this order is wrong, actually. I think the order that Andrew played is wrong. I think he should have kept this knight h4 stuff in play. And now... I think after bishop a7, I'm just clearly better. Unless I'm just a lunatic. I just go bishop b6. Yeah, playing h6, g6, I think was a big mistake by Andrew. I don't think he should have done that, because now I think he's in real trouble. Because once I get castled, with this h6, g6, it looks scary. But if he doesn't have some quick attack like knight h5, f5, long term he's going to lose because my bishops are better. And also this bishop on b1 is aiming at a dead diagonal now. That's the other problem with h6. Like here, at some moment takes and some idea, or whoops, at some idea here takes and there's pressure towards h7, and that's just bad. So I feel like by closing the diagonal now, he has to prove something, or else he's in I think he's in real trouble. He goes bishop b4, logical move. Assume I just go bishop c5. I also have knight c5, queen g5. So okay, let's go. I got to be careful not to blunder though. That's one thing. I do have to be careful here. I'm very close to being just better. Let's just do this. I mean, knight c6 maybe was also playable, but who cares? If I had gone knight c6 takes, don't think can I castle through the check? I don't actually know. Maybe I could have. Okay, so he takes. I mean, I can take with the knight and play knight e6. I assume I just take with the queen though. Takes, I just take and castle. And again, I mean, at this point also it's important that I keep the risk under control, because like I said, if I draw every game, I'm qualifying. The only thing that messes up the trajectory is if I lose the game. I do need to keep that in mind. But again, I mean, I feel like I should just be better here. This I mean, even here with the pawn at h5 g7, there are ideas like this or knight h4, and I think he just misplayed this. I think h6 was a big mistake. It might turn out to be brilliant, of course, but it doesn't, somehow it just doesn't feel right to me. I think I actually should have played knight c6 here though. Takes and then play with the two bishops, but whatever, that's life. He's getting a little bit low on time, but this is Andrew. He's I mean, Andrew is probably the best player in the world by a big margin with 10 seconds and less. Like literally the best player, not even close, with 10 seconds or less. So I mean, when he gets when he has to make instant moves with 10 seconds on the clock, he's still a god. So because of that, like, I do have to keep that in mind, that yeah, I want to put pressure on him on the clock, but I can't be too overzealous about that, because then I try too hard, he gets 10 seconds if he plays all the right moves, and I'm completely screwed. So that is the one thing I do have to keep in mind here. Now keep in mind I offered a draw earlier, which he declined, so there will be no more draw offers from me, so he's gonna have to prove it. So he goes bishop e4. I expected that. Knight c3 is maybe a move here with knight d1. Knight c3 actually a move. It feels like it should be, but I don't think it works. Assume knight f6 is just the simple play. I think I just want to keep everything very slow and steady here, basically. Yeah, I think at this point it's more important to stay slow and steady than gamble. That's the most important thing. Just keep the position very steady. I mean, I suspect I have better than what I'm doing here as well. Like, I suspect there are better ways of playing this, but I'm not in, like, knight f6 I bet is a better move. Knight f6 takes and castles is probably better, but I don't want, I just want to keep this game very slow and stable. It's more important to me than, more important to not lose than it is to win the game, I guess is the way I'd put it. Plays b4, which I also think is a weird move too. Oh, is he trying to go for some cheese? He's trying to go for some cheese with knight e5. Nice. Queen e7 does allow knight f5, so let's think about this. Queen c4, knight takes e5 is no good. Queen a7 I think is a move. Maybe queen a7 he wants to go queen d6 or something. I can play queen c6, I guess. No, but then he goes knight f5 anyway, so wait a second. I have to be careful how I do this. No, but I think, wait, okay, yeah, this should be fine. This takes, I just take, and then I take a knight e8. I can't castle out of the check, otherwise queen c4 would be very strong. Like, queen c4 takes check, takes. If I could castle, that would be fine, but in check you can't castle. I also don't like b4 from Andrew. I think it's very committal as well. I mean, he still should be able to save this game with no issues, but I don't like b4. Oh, I suspect queen e7 and queen e6 was better though. Yeah, I should have gone queen e7 because knight f5 I have queen e6 anyway, and it's the same thing as in this position, knight f5 queen e6. Although here I am trying to entice him to play knight f5, definitely. Andrew is using a lot of time here too. Okay, so he does castle. I can obviously castle if I want to here. I don't actually think I should though. I mean, I guess castle's queen d6. I mean, it's still fine. Let's just castle. Queen d6 rook a6 should be just fine. rook e1, I expected that. Now the question is, do I play rook e8 or queen e6? I assume rook e8 just looks rock solid. Why not? Knight f5 here feels wrong somehow. Wait a second. Knight f5 here does feel wrong. But again, see, this is the thing. Like, this is Andrew, and I'm playing a little bit too quickly here again. Like, this is the thing that I was saying. Like, I should not be moving instantly. Andrew is very, very good when he has no time on the clock. Yeah, this was a mistake by me, of course. I do have 94, maybe. 94 too. I just need to make sure that that I'm not risking a loss. That's the only thing that matters here. Knight e6 is very annoying. I should have played queen e6 first. Very, very unsmart. Very unsmart's not a word. Very stupid by me. I want to play knight e4. f3, knight e8. I was so close to actually just like being better, and I just got a little bit careless for one move, and now it's very tough to play. 95. No, knight b6 is no good. Queen e6 is a move. Queen e6, knight e6, rook a2. So stupid. Oh wait, actually wait, can I just, oh wait, am I just, oh no, if I take, he is checking queen g7 to 95. Never mind. For a second I thought I could just take the knight. Okay, slow. I can't do that. Okay. For a second I thought that was just winning. Knight e6. How do I meet that? I can meet that with rook e7. So annoying. I guess I'll go here. I feel like I'm close to blundering this though. Not gonna lie. And you can go knight f5 and make the draw, but I don't care. Actually, no, knight f5 I can take and maybe run, but not a big deal. Goes knight f5. Now the thing is, I can actually run with the king. I can take and go king f8 and king e8 maybe. But do I actually want to do that is the question. Okay, so let me think. G5, king f8, check, check, knight f8, knight e5. Knight e5, knight e4 is probably winning. Rook e5, rook, I mean, I think this is just winning. Knight e5, rook e5. Okay, I'm gonna, okay, just think, don't play it. 7, knight d7, check, king f8, queen h8, knight f8 is good. Takes, check, check, check. Knight e5, knight e4. That looks winning. Rook e5. Yeah, I think it's just winning. Block. Okay, so he takes. So this is the position that I envisioned initially. Now I think knight e4 is just winning. He goes f3, so I will just tickle him. Tickle. Back. And now I think queen f6 is just game over, but let's see. Yeah, let's just go here. Yeah, knight c6 I just trade. Okay. Go here. Yeah. Get the win. 6 out of 6. I don't know why Andrew was so crazy there at the end, but gets too low on time. We got the win. We're on 6 points. We are just rolling off the dubs. Rolling off the dubs, you guys. 6 out of 6. It's all looking really, really, really good so far. It's all good. So 6 out of 6. 18 games going, gonna get up, clear my head. We are definitely gonna qualify for the next one on September 18th now, so feeling really good about it all, and I will be right back, you guys. All right, next round starting in 1 minute again. So what are the standings? I'm on 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6 guys on 5. There are 4 people on 4.5. So yeah, if I get I think even one draw in the next 3 rounds, that's good enough. So I'll probably play, I'll offer a draw early. They can either take it or not take it, it's up to them, and that's that. So that's all good. It's all good as we head into the home stretch. As I said, I believe top 15 qualify. I don't think the number exactly qualifies, but we'll see. We'll see. Or I mean, sorry, number qualifies. I mean, I don't think the number, the seeding really matters at all. So it's all good though. It's all good. That game against Mikulevsky in round 4 is probably the game though that was really critical when we look back on the event. When I won that game, it's all kind of working out. That game against Mikulevsky probably was the critical game. I think when I think that game was really what set the tone. So now I'm playing what, Awonder Liang, B3, maybe B4 is better, I don't know, but it feels right just to open up the diag. I think, yeah, it looks good. Okay, there we go. Looks good in OBS. Yeah, okay, board is clear. Okay, G3 or C4, let's think. C4 C5, maybe C4 C5, maybe. I mean, again, this is looking, I think as I said before, I want to take the risk out of the position. So if I want to take the risk out of the position, the way to do that is just to, oh wait, knight F3, there's some 94. Huh, there's some 94 nonsense I just noticed. Yikes. Maybe should I play D3 or D4? Maybe F3 looks weird. Knight F3, knight E4, and I actually don't have a move. That's hilarious. I guess I'll play D4 then. Again, as I said, the key is I really want to take the risk out of the position though. Like I'm fine with a draw here. It's just I don't want to risk a loss, because if I lose the game, it's still a little bit interesting. I still should qualify, but it gets interesting. I don't really want these last 3 rounds to be interesting. I want them to be very boring. Plays E6. So now I don't really want to play E4. His bishop on H8 is not very good though, actually. I could play this like some kind of weird QGD. Again, knight F3 is what I want to play, but how do I do it? I guess knight G3 looks... If I play knight G3, I'm trapping the bishop, so that can't be right. I mean, actually, I think I should just play knight D2. And if knight G4, I'm going to go knight H3, and otherwise I just go knight F3 castles, and it's just very simple. You just play simple chess. I mean, I guess he can go here and take, but okay, I mean, that would be kind of insane. I assume he'll play D5. That's my assumption here. If he doesn't play D5, I'd be a little bit surprised. I mean, maybe knight G4 is a move. I don't know. Maybe knight G4, knight H3, F5 or something like that. But still, feels kind of odd to me. Let's see what he's going to do. Thinking for a bit here. Plays D5, the move I expect. Now, I assume I should just play knight F3 and then I just castle. Like here of knight G4, I just castle. I mean, I guess he goes knight G6. Okay, plays knight D7. Actually, very solid. I think I'm gonna play G3 here. Just castle next move. Yeah. I could take on D5 and play like E3. Also not take. No, I think I should just play this simple. Wait, what? Can I not castle? What the heck? Wait, how do I not? I can't castle? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, G6 played. Okay, so now I assume I just take. I can also play C5 maybe, although it's a little bit aggressive. Again, my assumption is I should just try to be rock solid here and not gamble. So I'm trying to be rock solid here and not gamble. Takes is just a simple move. I mean, I'm just going to offer him a draw. Let's see if he wants to take it or play on, because I believe top 15 qualify. I could be wrong on that, but we'll see. I mean, I should be slightly better here. I probably shouldn't. I mean, in a normal game, I don't think I would ever offer a draw here, but top 15 qualify. It's not. I mean, there's no need to be crazy about it. So we'll see what he does here. This is starting position number 883, which is interesting. Yeah, in a normal game I would never offer a draw here with white, so I mean maybe it's just a mistake offering him a draw, but whatever, who cares? It's just chess. At the end of the day, it is just chess. We need to remember that. But I offered him a draw. I mean, we'll see what he wants to do here. He has a couple options he can play on with a slightly worse position. I think he can take the draw, or actually those are the only two options, but we'll see what he wants to do here, because again, top 15 qualifies. It's a lot of spots that get in, so it's very hard to play on in a worse position here when the top 15 make it. So we'll see. The longer he thinks, the more likely it is that he takes the draw, though. Yeah, he takes a draw. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm just much better here, so I'm pretty sure I'm much better. I'm not even, yeah. And see, Andrew drew his game, so yeah, I mean, this is not going to be super exciting in the home stretch, so I will stretch my legs once again, just clear my head, and we'll come back for the final two rounds. We should qualify for the next stage, so I'll be back in about 10 minutes, and away we go. Next round, here we go. All right, looks good. Oh, actually, shoot, is the board a little bit off, you guys? You can't actually see the bottom. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't even notice that earlier. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm such an idiot. Okay, anyway, f4 played. Okay, let's see, what is this? F4. Oh wait, a7 is not hanging, so let's go d5. Try to play something non-symmetrical. Yeah, sorry about that, you guys. I'm such an idiot. Okay, let's play g6 here. Open up some diags. So yeah, the videos won't look incredible, but oh well, that's life. b6 looks ridiculous in a sense. Knight b6, I mean, looks fine too, though. He plays d3. I guess the idea is to play e4. I mean, I really don't want to play f5 here, but I might have to. I mean, I can also just play like knight d6 or something. I mean, I can also actually just go e5. What exactly is wrong with e5 here? Or f5? I mean, I don't want to play f5, but I guess I will. Why not? I'm worried he gets too much center with e4, basically. This is kind of annoying. I mean, bishop d4 is bishop f6 is probably what I'll play. And not exactly wonderful, but I think it's playable at least. Doesn't seem that bad. Shouldn't be that bad at least. Play c3. I mean, I assume I'm just going to go e5 and smash the center here. I don't actually know if this is right, but it looks reasonable. Maybe like knight d6, queen e7. Maybe I just castle along like here, and he plays bishop d4. I mean, I actually think I'm kind of a little bit better here. I might play on in this game. Go here. Plays e3. So I can obviously take if I want. Also just castle long. Again, at this point in the tournament, though, it doesn't feel right to get like, why do I want to be super aggressive here? It doesn't seem right at all. But no, whatever, let's just castle, because again, I always have h5 h4 if he tries. Okay, he does it. Wow, so he really actually wants to play. Interesting, very interesting. I'm gonna go here, pressure on e3. I mean, I'm gonna go after him now. I mean, it's definitely game on. I think I'm better. I mean, this is a pawn that's a big issue for white. So I'm gonna play like h5 h4. I wonder if my opponent doesn't realize that top 15 qualify, because he's playing this very on the edge as though it's a must-win game. And when the top 15 qualifying, there's really no need for it. So I'm a little bit surprised by my opponent's choice. I don't actually know who Sparta is either, so that might play a role too. I mean, g5 f4 h5 h4. I mean, this looks very scary. Looks terribly scary for white. I'm actually really shocked by this choice to castle short. It goes knight c5, which I really don't understand. I mean, I have f4, but you know what? I mean, it goes knight c5. I mean, I can obviously take ed4 and then play like, I mean, the question is f4 takes knight f5, takes knight f5, queen f2, g5. I mean, that looks very dangerous for white. I should be better here, but proving it is not super simple. I mean, g5, knight b3, and white kind of develops. I mean, I can just go h5 h4, I guess. Yeah, why not? Let's just attack. All aboard. because the knight on d6 holds, so whatever, just attack. Because knight a5 does nothing with the knight holding the pawn against the threats, so who cares? Let's see what his plan is. He goes queen f2, so of course I take. Takes. I mean, I feel like g5 f4 again. Like, this feels very scary for white. On the other hand, I don't actually have anything concrete here. I mean, maybe queen... Actually, queen g5 looks very strong, maybe, because now there's huge threats. Oh, he does have queen f4, which I, of course, just completely missed. He goes there, and of course I go here. I mean, they're just huge threats. Huge threats. Is that it? Isn't that just a... knight f3, queen e7. The pawn. Unless I'm blunt. No, knight f3, queen... No, it takes... No, it's just a pawn. It's just a pawn. I just go queen e7 here. That's a pawn. I mean, again, I don't know if I'm actually winning here, but I can't lose. I'm up a pawn. It's a very pleasant position to play, and it's hard not to be just very happy here. Now, do I play knight d7? Do I go c6? Do I just trade? All moves are in play. I don't really want to play rook e1, but maybe I should just trade and go like queen f8 or knight d7. Knight d7 looks kind of weird. Knight f7, maybe knight f7 d4. Somehow this isn't as clean as it should be. It feels like this should have been cleaner. I'll go here. Somehow it feels like this should have been cleaner than it is. It just doesn't... Still better, but somehow my pieces are a little bit misplaced, it feels like. Maybe I knight... No, maybe knight c4, maybe not. Whatever, let's see. It'd be kind of tragic to throw a game here of all times. I think I'm probably just going to try to stabilize this as much as I can. So he trades, I take. Okay, he goes there. I mean, okay, but now at least I can't ever lose this again. I mean, I'm not like thrilled by what's happened, but I'm up a pawn here, so I try to win if I can. If I can't win, I can't win. But it's very simple and straightforward. The rook h1 doesn't really... Is knight h4 the idea, I guess? I'm not particularly worried about it because I always have knight e5. He goes d4. He plays c6 here. And seems like a very rock solid move. Just go rook e6. So here, king f6. I mean, I can't ever lose this, so I'm not gonna freak out about any what ifs here. G5 maybe is a move. Yeah, why not? G5, G4, and then no knight e5s, and I'm probably just better here. Oh, but I missed rook h5. Shoot. Oh, that was really careless. I just missed rook h5. I go king... Maybe I can go here and king g6 or something. Why did I play that? That's so stupid of me. Knight g5, king g6. Knight f7, king h5, knight 6, rook f8. I'm fine. So here, here, here. g4, knight g5. Takes here. Check here. I'm fine. Oh, wait. No, I can't do it. I hang f5. Oh, what the heck is that? Okay, yeah, it's time to actually just like completely bail it out. I'm gonna go a5 here. Not take any gambles. Now the funny thing is I could play a4 if I want to play on. That's the funny thing. I could play a4 here. If I want to play a4 and try to play on is a big question. I mean, why do I want to play on exactly? I don't think I do. So I'm gonna go b5 here and just wait. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm up a pawn, but at this point, there's like, why even take the risk? There's just no good reason to take a risk here. He goes bishop c2. If I play b4, takes a4, b3, bishop d1. I mean, I'm actually a little confused by this. If I have b3 and then rook b4, I don't really understand what he's doing here. Now I go here. King c... is the idea king c1 is some weird trapping the rook or something? Maybe that's the idea. If I go rook b2, king d2, rook a2, king c1. Yeah, he's trying to go for some cheeky trapping of the rooks. I'm just gonna go here. I'm not gonna do anything stupid. Plays king d2. Now I think I can try to cut him off on the e file, maybe. d3. No, I mean this is still probably a draw, but it goes king c2, which now does give me a4 actually. Wait, should I play it? Yeah, let's go for it. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know how I'm supposed to lose this exactly, so I guess I'll play on. If I get rook b3, rook a3, then I have chances to win. Okay, knight d2. Strange move. And I guess I still don't have knight d6, or do I have? I guess I do have it, but do I want to actually play it? I don't think so. So let's go here on rook e3. Let's go all in. Okay, but now, I mean, now he's misplayed this completely. And now rook e3, and he's gonna end up in a lot of trouble here, I think. Oh, or maybe not. He's got knight f1, which I of course completely missed. Maybe g4. Rook h5 still, though, and I still don't have the way in. e3, knight f1, rook e1, mate. Rook e1. Yes. King d2, rook a1. Yeah, I think knight e3. I mean, it's still tricky. It's shockingly tricky, actually. Like, shockingly tricky. I'm gonna play a delayed move. I'm gonna play a delayed waiting move here. He goes knight f1. How do I do this? Oh wait, if I go rook e6, is that a threefold? Wait, what was the starting position? 1 here. Okay. So yeah, I think that's a threefold. So I got to be careful about the threefold possibility. A little tricky. I don't think it's a threefold, right? 1. Wait, this is 1, right? I think this is 2. Yeah, this is only 2. See what he does here. My idea is to play knight d6 because now there's no rook h6 check. He is getting a little bit low on time as well, so we'll see what happens. Okay, he plays rook h5, which I think is a mistake, so I'll go. Oh wait, no, now wait, but now I have rook e3, rook f3. No, he still has knight f1 and rook h2. So annoying. Knight d6, knight f3, rook g3. No, that's no good either. Wait, so this is tough. I should probably just make a draw here. I really should. Maybe I'll go here though. Trying to get him behind. Somehow there's got to be a way to. How do I do this though? It's so weird. Like somehow I have to be winning here. This is so bizarre. I'll go here and king e7 maybe. I hope I'm not actually blundering this, because it's definitely possible that I am, but I don't think I am. Yeah, king d2, but now I come back. Or do I? Yeah, I think I do. I come back. I just go here and king g7 maybe. And bishop h7. Yeah, I think I found this. I found the trick. Or did I? Wait, rook h. Go here takes. I go here. Oh my god, I blundered rook. I have rook g6, rook g3, and I still saved the game, but oh man, I just nearly blundered this game away. Ay ay ay, ay ay ay. It's still a draw, luckily, but somehow it was winning. But okay, that's life. I mean, if I lost this game, I'd be unhappy, but it's gonna be a draw, and that's that. I mean, should be a draw. My pawns actually are kind of on the wrong color here, which is a little bit annoying, but there should be no risk of losing. Yeah, I have to block and then I take. Yeah, I mean, this is, of course, yeah, very, very poor, but it's a draw and we move on to the next round. Not very happy, but it is what it is. So I'll be back in a second for the final round. 53 seconds till the finale. That's actually why I love the arenas, because it's just you bounce in. It's like there's a lot of momentum here when you have that quick draw or quick loss, quick win, which you win in like 5 minutes. You end up sitting around for like 10 to 15 minutes. It definitely throws off the flow just a little bit, but it is what it is, as the saying goes. All right, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Final round. Here we go. Make sure the board's not cut off. Actually, yeah, board's not cut off for a change. Let's play c4 here. Why not play some kind of attack? Actually, wait, this looks like this looks similar to something I had in St. Louis last year. There's a line which Gary was recommending where it's something like you gambit the pawn. It was like e5 takes knight g6 and then rook h8 and a lot of play. Maybe different, but there definitely is a queen h7 in that line. So let's play b3. I should have played d4 actually. I don't know why I didn't. But here, I'm gonna play like knight g3, e4, and rook h1. I'm going for something very aggressive here. I'm curious if he's gonna actually take the pawn. He probably can, but it's also probably quite risky too. If I had to guess, I don't think he will, because it's the last round, and if he loses this game, he's not qualifying. I don't think. It's a very risky call to take on h2. Like if your whole tournament life depends on the situation, taking on h2 is kind of, if you're wrong, it's not just a minor oops, it's a big oops. If I had to guess, I don't think he will. But I am kind of baiting him in a sense. Okay, so yeah, he plays queen d6, which is also, I think, very logical. I go e3, guard the pawn, or guard the bishop, I should say. Now after e5, I just drop back, and I'm pretty happy here. I think. Or did I just blunder? I mean, I am getting sloppy here at the end. I will say that. I think I might have just made a blunder. Although I do, wait, no, I have c5 maybe. Wait, what is going on here? Wait, if I play c5, queen d5, bishop f3. No, I'm gonna go c5 and b4 here. I think bishop a5 was a mistake, actually. Yeah, I think this was a mistake by him. I think he thought he was just going to go rook e2 e5 and win the game, but now it's going to get very sharp and it's very, very unclear what's happening. I can also castle next move. I just press. Okay, so I go b4, b7. I mean, again, very, very sharp position. I don't really know what's going on. Bishop f3 is a move here, maybe. Think about this. I can also play knight e. No, knight e2 is no good. Bishop f3 is the logical one. Bishop a4 is also a move I just realized. I think I'm gonna play bishop f3 though. I kind of want to just play this game. I mean, initially I'm thinking like I think I should just make the draw, but you know what? At this point, if I lose, I lose. But I kind of want to just play. I mean, I guess black can also just castle. Again, this is a slight issue, but whatever. That's life. That's how it goes. Who he's gonna do? Very hard to judge what's happening in this position. I mean, he's got a very bad bishop, doesn't really have pawn breaks here. He can castle, however. Very, very, very hard to judge what's happening in reality here. Now b5 is a move that I think I'm gonna play. I'm gonna go b5 here and just try to bury the bishop on a a8, basically. Feels like some kind of alpha zero type of thing, just to go for b6, just to bury that bishop permanently. So this bishop gets buried, black is just down a piece, basically. And I don't think he can actually really stop this either, which is a kind of a problem too. See if we can get a win in this final game. I'm gonna win or lose this game though. There's probably no in between. Down to 5.5. It's a very hard position to play for black. I mean, this is very scary. This idea of having a big pawn stuck on a8 forever is really scary here. And this never happens in normal chess either. In normal chess, you're never gonna see a position where someone ends up with a bishop or a knight or something that's just dead on move 10 of the game. That's not going to happen in normal chess, but it does happen in 916. I think there were some computer games in that stock, was it Stockfish versus Leela or something? They played some 916. There were a lot of positions where there were themes like this, where you give up a couple of pawns or something, but you trap a piece. Let's see what he's going to do here. I mean, this is very, very hard to play for black at this point. Very hard to play. He goes knight e7, so I mean, of course I should bury the bishop permanently behind the pawn. I mean, this is a very, very strange position. I don't think takes was right, however. That feels kind of wrong, but again, big bishop locked behind the pawn. Bishop d6, reasonable. I'm playing knight d3 here, I guess. Key here is just, how do I do this so that I mean, is he gonna castle? What is the idea for black? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like knight b3, I actually really like knight b3 for some reason. I could also go a4, a5, a6, but that feels very superficial. I think I'm just gonna play knight b3, try to develop, maybe rook d1. I should be better here. I just don't know how much better I am. That's the only question. A knight d3 was, I don't know if b3 or d3 is better. Not really sure either way. But this does look very, very good for me. I think. Again, not clean by any stretch, but feels like I should be better here somehow with that dead bishop in the corner. I really didn't think taking was right. So he plays knight h4, which is fine, but the problem is, again, he's trying to win this bishop. But I don't have I don't have to let him. And then B, even if he takes, he opens up diagonal here, so it's not clear at all. But let's see, what is the idea? So I can play bishop e4, f5. I don't know if that's great. Oh, queen h7, knight f3 is obviously not good. I mean, I could go king e2, but that just looks ridiculous. Knight c5 is also kind of interesting. I think I'm gonna go knight c5. He'll take, I'll take. Oh wait, actually, sorry, no. If he takes, he gets mated. What am I smoking? Sorry. Okay, so if he takes, he gets mated in 1. Again, he's playing without a bishop here, so he has to have something pretty fast here. So if I'm able to consolidate this, I think he's in a lot of trouble here, like a lot of trouble. I also have knight g3 and rook h1 now, which I think is winning. I'll pre-move this in case he takes. I don't know if he will, but it looks pretty ugly for black. Just playing without, he's playing with a dead bishop. This bishop is just dead in the corner. It's just dead, completely dead. I don't know, maybe he has something here, but this is starting to look really, really suspicious for black. I think d6, knight g3, and then rook h1 just looks completely winning. Down to 3 minutes. He plays d6, so of course I go knight g3. Of course I take, because I still have rook h1. Go here, I still have rook h1. Yeah, I think he thought he could take, but I have rook h1 and rook g1 to trap the queen. It's almost, this is like a bomb cloud. I played a bomb cloud with king e2. And I think black is just lost here, actually, because rook h1 and rook g1 is just game over. I mean, there's maybe some knight d5, knight c3, but I don't think it's really doing much. Yeah, I think this is pretty much game over. I think I'm about to win the game, and with it, guarantee first place. Okay, plays queen h4. Ah, so takes his queen c4. He still has play. Queen h4 is a very good move. I didn't see that at all. Oh, that's actually kind of annoying. I guess I have to go here. I mean, I'm still down a pawn, but again, with this dead bishop in the corner, this should be winning. I mean, it's just a dead bishop. Knight c8 is logical. The only problem knight c8 is that I can actually, well, I can play knight e4, which I assume is winning, but I'm just gonna go a4. If he takes, I just take. If he doesn't, I get a5. Well, I mean, he can just resign, basically. Okay. Bishop is stuck. And now, I mean, the extra pawn doesn't even matter anymore because he's just playing without a bishop. So here, rook c7. Just nothing black can do here. I mean, even I could probably even sack a piece, but let's just stack the two towers. Play rook c7. Oh, I gave him rook d7 though, which I should not have given him this, but actually I really should not have let him get this position. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, this was kind of stupid by me. Let him get this. Guess I'll just do this then. And I'll play rook e2 next move, I guess. Again, he's playing without a could play f4, but I think I'm just gonna go here. If he's gonna go here, I'm gonna ask him what he's doing. Because if he plays d5, that's really bad. If he plays knight e7, of course I'm just trading. Okay, g6 is logical. So I'm just gonna go f4 here. Probably go h5. I'll go like king f1 and knight e2. I feel like I'm probably finessing this a little bit too much, but it still shouldn't matter. Yeah, he does this, and this is the problem. He gets this like knight to a5. Again, a draw isn't really. I mean, if I draw this game, so be it. Who cares? If this is a draw, it's a draw. I mean, that's life. He's gonna go knight c6, and now I'm gonna try to win some funky endgame here, where he's still playing down a piece. So here, knight f3, knight e5. The funny thing is also I can actually probably trade the knights since his bishop is dead. I just realized I can probably trade the knights if I need to. Okay, so I'm gonna go I think I'm gonna go here, attack the knight. And now I'm gonna go like knight c4, knight e5 as well. And eventually I think I should be winning here. Doesn't mean it's easy or anything, but I should be winning. I mean, he's just playing with a dead bishop. Go here. Now I have knight e5, of course, big threat. Although actually he can take with a pawn and get the bishop out. So I do have to be aware of that. That is the one trick. So if I go check and he goes here and I take, he takes with a pawn and the bishop gets active. So I do have to keep that in mind. Problem for black is also kind of in zugzwang. Okay, so let's go check, I guess. Let's go back to e8. I guess I'll play f3, and probably eventually I'm just going to go e4 here somewhere. He also doesn't really have many moves. This is the other problem. Can't push the pawn. Knight is kind of not doing anything. I mean, I guess he can try to go this way, but okay, he goes king e7. King d6 actually a threat. I don't really perceive it as a threat. Knight d7, king f7. Let's go check. I still have knight d7 in all these lines. Let's think about this. How do I win? King f2, g5, knight d7, king g6, knight f8, king h7. King f7 takes knight d6. Knight d7 is probably correct. Good check. I mean, maybe knight f6 is still a move that holds, but we'll see. I think it's just too hard to play, so he's got 7 seconds. I mean, there's knight c3, which is also kind of weird, so I'll go check. Here's king e8. Logical. I start to bring my king in. e4 is a move here, but it's not the move I want to play. King h4 is actually... I think I just bring my king in. I'm not actually sure how he's stopping it. Go here. Okay, now I think takes is winning, but let me just make sure. So takes in here. Yeah, I mean, he has a dead... He's got a dead bishop. I mean, he's just playing without a bishop. You can't play without a bishop. Yeah. Yeah, you just can't play without a bishop. So we get the win, and with it, we win the event. We win our game. We get to 8 points out of 9. Very nice thematic win in the final game, and we win the event. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I know obviously it's a little bit scuffed with the board and other things, but it was still fun to do this recording for you guys on YouTube. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you have not already, and we'll just keep bringing you all the great chess content. Hope you enjoyed it, everyone. Peace and love. See you guys.